Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Today I'm giving you New Year's glam. This is my look for New Year's Eve. I hope you guys are feeling this as much as I am. If you guys would like to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is prime. Priming needs to happen because I am dry. I feel this skin does not feel good, and for that I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Hydrating Primer as a base. It's a primer and moisturizer hybrid, and for that I am always all year long a fan. For my foundation today, I'm going with a tried and true, pretty much medium to full coverage foundation, and for me that is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Swan. I'm just going to be working this into the skin, like I said, with the Rouge and Rogue buffing brush. I absolutely love this brush with this foundation. It is such a match made in heaven. Now that my base is looking very smoothed out, I'm going to be hopping in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the color Fair Neutral, and I'm going to use this to highlight. If at any point in the video you hear any weird sounds, that is my radiator hissing away at me because it has been snowing outside, and any other weird sounds we're gonna blame on the cats because they really want to be with me today. Slash, this is the sunniest room in my house, so they just want to be warm little sun babies today. I'm pretty sure that is their current mood. With this really weird BH Cosmetics 127 brush, it has like a really stiff top and very narrow on the sides. It's, I believe, for contouring, but today I'm gonna actually try baking with it just to get like a nice sharp shape going. And I'm stamping it into my Kat Von D loose powder. And then with a really big Rouge and Rogue powder brush, I'm just going to pick up more of that Kat Von D loose powder and press this into the rest of my skin, just to make sure I have a really nice, smooth, mattified base. And I am gonna lay down a little bit of extra powder under my eyes with the Real Techniques contour brush, and that is just because I have a fear of fallout. And now I'm going to bring you guys in and we're gonna work on our eyes. Okay, so we are powdered, our eyes look a little crazy. That is the perfect time to prime for me. So I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion all over the lids. Normally this is the time where I tell you I'm setting down my primer, and today I'm actually not because I'm going to be using a cream product to start off with. So you'll see me jump back in with powder in a minute. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in Bloodmilk today, and this is just so I can sketch out a really dramatic red wing shape. So I'm basically going to begin by sketching this on the lower lash line and pulling up into a defined wing shape. And then from that outermost point, I'm going to be pulling back towards the crease. Just like that. And these lip liners are really creamy, and that's going to help you a lot with dragging. So a lot of eye pencils are going to drag and you're not going to be able to achieve a nice sharp shape. So this is definitely going to help you with that. These are not tested for the eyes, so I would give this a try and make sure that your eye can handle it first, but I have had no problem with any of these liners on my eyes. And I do have very sensitive eyes. So now, because I don't want to lose this totally in my crease, I'm just going to go a little higher. And by making it a little bit higher, you're not going to lose this cool shape when your eye is open. If you're struggling to create a really nice sharp point, you can always take an eyeliner brush, an angled brush, and rub it along the liner because this is a little bit less precise. And make sure that you are going back and forth and not going on the tip of the brush, because that's going to make a lot more of a skinny tip. And basically use the angle to really wing it out. And I love this like nice and flat like this, but you can always make it like slightly more rounded. And for that I'm going back in with the pencil and just smoothing out the shape. And then when you have your shape achieved, you just want to fill in. And you can use a more red toned pencil. This is a little bit more berry, but this is going to give me the depth of color under the red that I really, really want. And so because of that, this is my chosen color. Just going to make the red look so much more vibrant. So once I kind of have the shape down, I'm taking a rounded, flat Rouge and Rogue eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to buff that pencil in further and really just working on the center of the lid, not going too much out towards those edges because I don't want to irritate those lines and make them less precise. Now reaching into my Sugarpill Pro palette, I'm going to be picking up the red in the palette called Love Plus on that same Rouge and Rogue brush. And now what I'm going to do is start patting this onto the lid and really no swiping, no buffing, just really patting it. Really getting that full depth of red color. And you can see the difference. So this is very dark, but once you add that red, it really makes it a lot more vibrant and a lot more rich. And I'm also taking it on the lower lash line, just where we placed the liner in Bloodmilk right there. And don't worry if your shape becomes a little imperfect, we are gonna clean that up with a little bit of concealer in a moment. I feel like New Year's is one of those few times of the year where you can really go as bananas as you want to with your makeup. And really no one can say anything because you're gonna see a lot of other people who went bananas with their makeup. So now that that red has really been solidified, I'm picking up the ColourPop Supernova Shadow, and this is in the color Hard to Impress. And I'm going to push this right on top. And this cream shadow is so crazy beautiful. It looks like, it has this coppery shift to it. But basically, if I had just put this on the lid, like straight to the lid, it wouldn't have this depth of color that I really want. So because of that, this is such a great thing to do. And by layering products, you're gonna get the most longevity out of your makeup, so you can dance the night away and not really think about how this is going to be wearing. And I'm not going totally to the edge, I'm just sort of blending as I get close to the edge. So as you guys can see, this Hard to Impress like liquid shadow from ColourPop is absolutely stunning over the top of both Bloodmilk and Love Plus from Sugarpill. I absolutely love how this look is already coming together. What I'm going to do now is basically take a little bit more of Tarte Shape Tape and an Anastasia number 15 brush, and I'm going to sort of clean up the top of this shape. I'm not as concerned about the bottom because we're gonna be adding glitter and sparkles down there, but I'm going to clean this up now just to make this shape like extra crisp. I just really love the way that it looks when I do this. Now that that shape has been cleaned up, I'm going to keep going with the eyes, and I'm going to take Bloodmilk once again by Kat Von D and run this through my tight line and my waterline. And also bringing it down and smudging it through the lower lashes. And for that, I'm just going to buff out with that same brush that we used Love Plus with. With a short shader brush by Morphe, I'm going to be picking up a little bit of the Melt eyeshadow in the color Haze, and I absolutely love this color. It's super beautiful, and I'm just going to push this right on the center of the lower lash line. And now to add even more shine to this look, I'm going to be using my STILA Magnificent Metals Cream Glitter Shadow in the color Smoky Storm. And I'm going to be putting this right on my inner corner. What I'm gonna do right before I continue actually is take my Real Techniques contour brush and really brush away that fallout. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more of that glitter shadow and put that underneath the eye. Just like that. And I'm kind of gonna like stamp it down and make like a little glitter tear. I think that's super cool. Obviously you can skip this step if this is like a little too far for you, but for me this is like just far enough. Now it is the time to do the actual glitter. I'm gonna be using my NYX glitter glue, of course, and the LUNAUTICS glitter. This is in the color 24K. And I'm applying this right on top of where we applied the Smoky Storm glitter. And then if a piece of glitter goes in like a weird place and you don't want it there, just take some tweezers and lift it away. And you know, then it's just like a casual everyday look. I absolutely love this look, and I wish I could wear it every day. That is all I'm gonna say about this. Be careful about this chunkier glitter around the eyes because it can irritate, so just keep all that in mind. I'm comfortable using it, but make sure that you're using an eye-safe glitter if you're wearing it for a very long time. So now I'm just going to be applying the Rouge and Rogue lashes in Slayer onto my eyes as well as mascara, and I will be right back with you to work on the brows and the rest of the face. So now for the brows, I think I'm going to be doing something a lot less dramatic because I'm doing bold eyes, bold lips, I'm gonna be doing some contour. I don't wanna be overwhelmed by the look as much as it is really bold and dramatic. So I'm going to start off with my Brow Divine pencil from NABLA Cosmetics in the color Neptune, and basically just comb through these brows. They've technically already been cut with concealer, so I'm gonna be a little bit more careful just because I don't want to apply so much concealer around the eyes that I start to like melt. You don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna take this through the tail ends of my brows, just to create a little bit of definition back there. Believe it or not, we're almost done with the brows as it is. I'm gonna take my Rouge and Rogue angled brush and dip into my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in medium brown, and I'm just gonna stamp between the two colors and flick this through the brows, just to give them a little bit more body. I just find this look to be so much more sophisticated with a really like basic brow, and I'm just gonna run through them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and this is to keep them in place all night long and to keep that powder kind of like to spread it out. So this is now the eyes complete. Now we can work on chiseling my face. I'm just going to be taking a BH Cosmetics 125 brush and a mixture of Kat Von D Contour Refill in Somber and NABLA Cosmetics Gotham Contour Powder. I don't know, they're right here. I like dipping between the two, and I'm just gonna be doing this as my contour today. And if there's a day to go a little ham on contouring, I feel like New Year's Eve is that day. And whatever is left on the brush, I'm just going to take down the sides of my nose and make it look a little slimmer. For the cheeks, I'm just going to be taking a teeny tiny bit of the NABLA Cosmetics blush in Nectarine, just a super light flush, just so it doesn't compete with anything else, but I also don't look too pasty. That is the goal. I am not about to finish off this year without glowing to the gods. So I'm starting off with my Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick, and I'm using my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush just to pick this up and push this into my cheekbones. Now, this is the first of two products I'm going to be using to highlight, and that is because once I put that cream product down, the powder product will stick so much better on the top. And then for me, it just would not be a New Year's beat without Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder, and this is in the color Coco Bling. And for this, I'm just applying it with my Real Techniques setting brush. Oh, okay. I'm using a KYLIE lip kit. Who have I become? But these products are actually like really amazing. So this is going to be the KYLIE lip kit in Leo. And with this red eye, this red lip, this glowing cheek, how could I not? I'm just going to slightly overline my lips. Ever so slightly. And now the lipstick on top. So this is the completed New Year's Eve glitter glam glow. I mean, I'm giving you everything right now. And this is the best that my hair really can look right now, so I apologize. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, please and thank you. And I hope you all have an amazing, safe new year. I have so enjoyed creating videos for you guys this past year. I've so enjoyed creating all of these makeup looks, interacting with all of you, and growing this channel. I want to grow it even bigger in 2018, definitely above and beyond. And I thank you so much for all of your support within the last year, and here's to seeing y'all in 2018. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.